As the amount of energy, quantity of energy decreases from one tropical level to the next level, the number of organisms also decreases. This is a natural phenomenon. It is decided by nature. Nature has designed it in such a way so that no group of organism will survive without food. Whatever is the food is more in quantity. Like here in this example, phytoplanktons are more in number than zooplanktons. Zooplanktons are more in number than fishes. Fishes are more in number than humans. So the food is always more higher. We have understood this, that as we go higher from lower tropical level to the next tropical level, number of organism decreases, plus the amount of energy also decreases. Now we will see what happens to the apex consumers when they die or they get decomposed. You know that when the decomposers use the dead parts of apex consumers, that means they are going to use it as a source of energy, as a source of nutrients. So that means the energy which is present in the dead bodies of the apex consumers, it is available to the decomposers. Decomposers like microorganisms and fungi. Now after decomposition, what actually is decomposition process? We living beings, whether it is plant or animal, our body is consisting of majorly carbon compounds. Our body has lots of carbon compounds. So when dead bodies of living organisms get decomposed, it means that the carbon compounds are getting converted into simple form. When microorganisms decompose the dead bodies, they convert the carbon compounds into simple form. Now these simple form of carbon compounds can easily mix with soil, water and air. Majority portion mixes with soil, some can mix with water, and little amount of simple carbon compound can mix with air also. And then these simple carbon compounds are available to the plants. They make the soil more fertile, good in quality, and then it is good for the plants. Like this, the chain continues after the death of the apex consumers. The chain means the food chain or the food web. So this means that when energy flows from one tropical level to the next level or from one group of organism, there is a flow of nutrients also. Flow of energy and flow of nutrient. Now when we always talk about a food chain or food web, we start with producers. Producers are the starting point, right? But there is something more important which gives energy to the producers, and that is the sun. The sun is the most important source of energy, and this energy of sun is used by the producers, by the plants, to make their food. Then producers become food to the primary consumers, and so on. So the energy actually comes from the sun. The sun is the main source of energy. Now we have seen that energy flows from one group of organism to the other, I told you. But sun is the major source of energy. The sun's energy or solar energy is used by the producers. When producers are eaten by primary consumers, the energy flows to the primary consumers. Then the energy of the primary consumers flows to the secondary and finally to the apex consumers. When apex consumers die and they get decomposed, then some amount of energy is lost in the form of heat. I told you this in the beginning. The decomposers do not get entire amount of energy. Some amount of energy is dissipated. Dissipate means some amount of energy is lost in the form of heat given in the environment. But the main source of energy was sun, but the sun never gets this any amount of energy back again. So in any food web or food chain, whenever the energy flows, the energy flows in one way. It starts flowing from the sun till the decomposers, but it never goes back to the sun. So energy flow in any ecosystem is one way, but nutrients flow is cyclical. Why nutrient flow is cyclical? Because we have seen when plants and animals die, they get decomposed, they get converted into simple carbon form, they mix with the soil, and then the soil, those compounds are used by the plants again. So it is a cyclical flow. So nutrients flow in cyclical form, but energy flows in one way in any ecosystem, in any food web or food chain.